Welcome to the first episode of Woo or Boo, where I, Chrissyboy, give you the deets on whether or not you should play this game. In this first episode, I'm here to discuss Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. This open world game is not to be missed, full of quests, lore, combat, and more. If you dig open world games and are looking for the next big adventure, Frontiers of Pandora will scratch that itch. So if you're picking up what I'm putting down, please like, subscribe, and follow my Twitch account, twitch.tv/itchrissyboy, or just Google Twitch, itchrissyboy. Now let's get into it, y'all. To start off, look how breathtaking the views are in this game.
Ooh. Ah.
The world of Pandora that James Cameron created through his films is an open world playground that any game developer would want to sink their teeth into. I would love to know the companies that were in discussions to create this. Regardless, Massive Entertainment and Ubisoft have outdone themselves with this game. I've played pretty much every game Massive and Ubisoft have come out with over the past couple decades, and this one is quite possibly the most polished in my opinion. There's always been a missing piece for me when playing Ubisoft games, and after much thought, I think my jigsaw is missing immersion. I want to feel like I'm part of the world developers create. Solid lore, solid world, solid mechanics. I want to feel that events are happening with and without my character. That being said, I really think Massive and Ubisoft hit their mark with Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. There are multiple biomes to explore in this game, but the most inviting for me has to be the jungle. It is so dense and lush that every time I explore it, I can't help but be in awe. Pretty much everything you see, you can reach. For example, right now, I'm going to fly over. You see that waterfall there? I'm going to fly over here, and this is something that seems so far in the distance, but you can absolutely reach it, which is just mind-boggling. How thick this game is with things to do and places to go and explore. I cannot describe to you the scale of everything around you. As I ride toward the waterfall, you can see that I become engulfed in the jungle, which adds to the immersion I spoke of earlier.
Thick.
The reflections of the water, the vines hanging down from gigantic trees, and the haze that covers the entire rainforest like a warm blanket, all enticing you to keep exploring. I fly around sometimes just enjoying the views. There's some amazing systems they've implemented at Frontiers of Pandora that I find refreshing and intuitive. In order to gain certain fast travel points, you need to restore power to resistance field labs scattered throughout the map. Here you see a mini game that puts the haptic feedback of the PS5 controller to full use. I'm holding down R2 with just enough pressure to keep my ring inside the green ring until it repairs. After this, you must repair the other units in the vicinity. This will restore power to the field lab and unlock it as your fast travel point. Housed within the field labs are crafting stations, spare parts, ammo, RDA computers, and pollution readouts. Traversing through the world is a wonderful experience in itself. I won't spoil any other biomes in the game for you, so for this video I'm strictly discussing the jungle environment. As you run through the Kinglore forest, you'll find blue flowers releasing a gas that once inhaled gives you a speed boost. This helps with getting around the jungle in early game. There's also mushroom launchers to jump on, as well as vines to climb, which I'll save for you to check out. No spoilers. Here's some cool footage I recorded displaying the ground floor of the jungle and how lush it truly is.
Thick.
Pretty much the entirety of the ground floor is covered with all types of ferns, palms, and other various flora. For me, this greatly adds to the immersion in terms of world building. You can see the gigantic waterfalls in the background, and even further than that is the planet Polyphemus. Pandora is not a planet. It's actually one of the 14 moons orbiting Polyphemus.
Nerd alert!
A really useful feature in this game is your Notv senses, which give you insight on flora, fauna, enemies, and interactive areas. You'll be using this all of the time. Views. I have seen many changes to water effects over the years, but Avatar is an interesting change of pace. The reflections look wonderful and the movement of the water is fairly realistic. This game is meant to be played in first person, and at first I didn't fully understand, but after playing, I am sold. It's a more intimate feeling when you're in first person, seeing your own legs submerge into the muddy water and then swimming into the depths as your head bobs above. Once your entire body is submerged, you can actually feel the pull of the river as it moves you naturally. I think this is a refreshing change compared to most games with water I have played. Once again, I'm going to talk about the immersion in this game.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Exploring the structures the developers built along with the intricacies of each area just makes this game more fun to play. There's so many things to just walk up on and ask, what the hell is this? It pulls you further into the world of Avatar, which as a fan, I am loving. Views. One of the coolest plants to interact with is the Helicoradean. This is the flower that recoils when you come near them. I love these from the movies, so I'm all in with it being added to the game. The point at which you get your Ikran is literally a game changer. The relationship you have with your Ikran is deep, so the quest you must complete to unlock it is incredible. You're able to pet your mountain banshee, which I thought was another wholesome way to immerse you in this realm. I mean, come on now. Look at this beautiful creature. Oh, you little schnookums. Look at you. You're so cute.
Is that good, Telly? Yeah. Aw, you like that, Telly?
After you unlock the Ikran, you are able to fly anywhere you want. This gives you the freedom to explore places you could never reach on foot, along with traveling 2 to 3 times faster than normal. One small detail that I found so impactful is that you make a literal bond with your Ikran. If you look at my character's braid, you can see that I am physically connected to my mountain banshee, adding another layer of immersion.
Bruh.
Here's a little vibe check for you when the music cuts in. I mean, are you kidding me? The freedom you feel when flying around is only comparable to something like World of Warcraft. Avatar really opens up nicely when you get your flying mount and are able to travel wherever you'd like, exploring secrets along the way. And who could forget those views? Another amazing feature that I use probably more than I should is the ability to jump off high areas and call your Ikran. The feeling of free falling on high is magnificent. You get an immediate sense of being in a greater world. This ability also works out in sticky situations with enemies. The ability to pass time is one of my favorite features in games. In Avatar, you can go from dawn to day to dusk to night, which builds on time changes that Red Dead Redemption, The Witcher, and Cyberpunk have all taken advantage of. The option to pass time helps you in certain quests, along with gathering ingredients which will be of higher quality depending on whether it's day or night. Speaking of night, how beautiful is this? When night falls on Pandora, it becomes an entirely different world. The bioluminescent flora and fauna is breathtaking, and the overall lighting is just out of control good. I mean, look at this, people. Bubble trees? Flying lizards? We've got it all! It's an experience in itself just walking around the jungle at nighttime. Every step you take is a mini light show. The way the planet interacts with your every move is such an intimate part of this game. Here's a little bit more night footage for you guys to check out. Look how beautiful this is. The color palette they use is phenomenal. The neons are just so smooth. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Without giving away any spoilers, some of my favorite parts of this game are the random events with NPCs.
Someone is approaching.
Gathering ingredients, which is a mini game in itself. The incredibly fun combat. and the awesome skill tree to create the avatar of your dreams. So my final verdict for Avatar Frontiers of Pandora is a resounding... Yes, this game is a woo, motherfucker. Let's go. This is an absolutely incredible game. I highly suggest it if you are into open world games. Get the game now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, you know what to do. And if you want more content like this, tell your boy in the comments. Thank you much all. Much love, much positivity. Chrissyboy, out.